Yeah, I didn't know my lights were really bright. I guess they're PIAs. PIA, ultra lights. So Sammy here is going to show me, um, he's going to be showing me a funny parking section that's going to show, they got some weird ass, I don't know what it is. He says it's kind of funny, so we'll see. He says there's some funky motorcycle parking lines here. Somebody had painted some motorcycle parking spots, and he's gonna go show them to me. I'm just wondering what the bus is all about. Okay, so I guess we're going through, is this phase? Okay, so this is phase 1, Pro Ridge phase 1, Pro Ridge Shopping Center phase 1, Monterey Bay Canners Seafood Restaurant. Oh, it's Sunday, I guess it's kind of dead, so I think it's about 7. Oh, let's see, he's going to show me something. I'll just follow the leader here. Where is it? What the hell? MTC, huh? I guess it shows the direction of the wheel patches on how to put the wheel patches, or how your wheel should be oriented. So they got motorcycle parking here. More motorcycle parking here. Oh, look at that. 3 motorcycle parking spots. Okay, so this is Hawaii's only monorail system. They have this monorail system that goes from phase 1 to phase 2 between the taro, this plot land, this taro patch. It costs something like, I don't know, 50 cents to ride. No music. So I've been looking at some headphones, and I just about given up on having earphones in my helmet, because I've tried a lot of earphones and they're just all poor, and it just didn't work out. You know, I spent a lot of money on different earphones, and I'm into my music, or I'm into my audiobooks. I think, you know, audiobooks are just cool because basically you have somebody reading the book to you, and I think they're just great because, you know, I don't really have all that time in the world to sit down and read like an entire book. But when I'm doing things such as laundry, or doing chores like I don't know, just cleaning up my room, vacuuming, or doing something, you know, I can listen to these audiobooks. They're just fantastic because I can do something while, you know, taking it all in. And that's why I'm a big fan. And in motorcycling, you know, I'm out, I'm riding, I'm cruising, you know, I want to listen to my audiobooks. But So what I did was, before this, I had a KBC helmet, or is it a HJC? I forget which helmet it was, but I had one of the helmets, and I had put in these Sony earbud noise isolating earbuds, and they're really great. They're very silent, but on a motorcycle, the wind noise is so great that you can't hear what they're really saying. I mean, if you hear music, you can hear the tunes, but if on an audiobook, if they say something, like say some kind of sentence, you can't hear them. And you turn the sound as loud as you can, and I mean, it just about makes you deaf. And so what's the point, you know? I mean, you see, what I tried to do was I put my CD player on 10, like the loudest it can go, and I put on my helmet, and at volume 10, it's so loud that it just about hurts your ears. It damages your hearing. But it was, even though at 10 at the maximum loudness, I still had a hard time hearing what they had to say. So that was my dilemma. You know, that was my issue there. Is this guy gonna cross over? I guess he's not. Okay. So that's when I've heard people say, you know, a lot of motorcyclists go deaf, and yeah, I've heard that a lot, right? So, you know, I thought, well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the most quietest helmet I can, and that's one of the reasons why I selected the Schuberth, because it truly is one of the quietest helmets that you can buy. It's rated at something like 86 decibels, which is 6 decibels lower than average helmet. And so yeah, so that was one of the driving reasons why I bought it. It's just super quiet. Now, even with it being really quiet, it's still loud, and I do wear earplugs, and I'm gonna spill the beans here, okay? This little tin right over here, I can't see it right now, it's kind of dark, but this little tin right under my speed gauges, they're earplugs. Okay, you know, you'll see sometimes an Altoids tin. It's I put adhesive back Velcro on the bottom of the tin, and I put earplugs in there, so I can just reach in and use my have my earplugs conveniently accessible at any time. So you know, if I forget to have them on me, I have a set here. And you know, it all came to it came to revelation that it really is true that motorcyclists do lose their hearing. Last year when I had my physical, it was like I could hear, they did a sound test, and I could hear 6 sounds, 6 separate tones and volumes. This year I could only hear 3. I couldn't believe my hearing had gone downhill, despite, you know, having protected my hearing. And you know, well, every now and then I'd forget my earplugs, and you know, every now and then before I ride without a helmet, so the wind noise was loud. Nevertheless, my hearing has been damaged, and fortunately it hasn't been damaged so badly that it's affected my everyday life. However, a lot of motorcyclists go deaf. They suffer permanent ear damage, and by the time they notice it, it's too late. It's already been damaged. So you guys out there that ride bikes, you guys really need to take care of your hearing. You need to wear earplugs while you ride. Even though you might have the quietest helmet in the world, it's still loud. The wind noise is so profound that the wind noise will go right through the helmet and into your ear. Hope you guys chew on it and take my advice there, because that's usually that ear injury is usually one that creeps up on you, and you don't know it until it's too late.